Good evening, all. Hello, hello. We are here with a brand new series in SRS. Don't know why that came out so awkwardly, but it did. I'm gonna roll with it. I am very prepared. So I am definitely ready to start doing laps. But yes, hello, we are here tonight with brand new SRS season, kicking things off with this wonderful Fiesta WRC you can see here, which is my new SRS championship. Wasn't originally a car I had on the shortlist, but I thought I'd try it, and I was like, damn, this is awesome. I'm running it. Alright. And voila. There we go. Cool. Cool. I think we are all good. Oh, bloody hell. Thankfully, the global disease is gone, but I do still have a bit of a cough, so be prepared. You have been warned. Why do I feel like something's missing still? I have no idea. I don't think anything is. But yes, the content is once again down in the link in the description. The top link takes you to the SRS mod page. The car is not on the SRS mods page, so maybe I should have put that in the description as just a normal thing. But you can also go to the alternative OneDrive link, where I've uploaded my versions of all the content directly from my Assetto Corsa folders. So that you can obviously try it out, or so that you can download it if a race department is being slow. I have messaged Enrique about the car not being on the SRS mod list, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be on there for next race. I don't know, but obviously by that point most people should already have it. But yes. Hello Alexi, how's it going? Just move things around. Okay. I tried doing a little bit of glory running here on the super soft tire. I have no clue how this is gonna go, but I'm willing to see. What can we do? Hey, Michael, how's it going? I did definitely engage the microphone, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Cool. Oh, rip. Gotta love some good old technical difficulties. Why are there no rallycross tracks? No normal mods? Well, there's a few reasons. One, I don't really know of any SRS-approved rallycross tracks that are fun. B, this car's pretty fun to sling around on tarmac. And C, I wasn't sure if, even if they were up to SRS standard, I don't know if Enrique would have approved of me putting up a rallycross track. I don't know, I haven't tried. It's only my second ever season, so still not well versed in what isn't allowed in SRS. So doing good just right. This is awesome. Still coughing. Damn, same. At least the Rona is gone for me. I can at least have that win. These tire pressures are not cut out for the super softs. This is a mistake. Yeah, these tires are just burning up. No good. But actually, from my testing, which isn't much at all, I'll be honest. I'm not sure if there's much of a pace differential really between the three tire options available. The main difference is their temperature working windows and how fast they wear. So like these super softs, they burn out insanely quickly. You're a bit of a madman if you try and use these in the race, because they're also on the hotter end. So you're going to have to run pretty drastically low pressures to keep these suckers under control. And also, we have the hard tires as well. They sit on the cooler side, but they're still usable. Very usable. SRS fairly strict on track choice, general rule, real tarmac checks, no fantasy fiction, direct content. Yeah, I knew about those, but I'm not sure on how he'd take to like a rallycross track. Even if it was like a real rallycross track, like say Liddon Hill, I don't. Unless by you mean real tarmac, it means tarmac only. I guess that would answer that. But, yeah, I mean, this is a fun selection of tracks. I was tempted to include Cadwell Park and Thruxton to make it a full UK schedule, but the car's gearing is just a little too short for Thruxton, and this car's kind of thick, so Cadwell Park was pretty much a no-go. There just wasn't track space for racing, really. Fun to drive, but you really couldn't get a word in edgeways to like really race people, so. I don't know if these super softs are fast or not. Maybe the lower fuel helps. I'm doing about the same pace as I was doing on the hards, so it's really hard to say. I went like a tenth faster, but glad you got Anglesey. Yeah, Adam suggested it. Or he mentioned to me like the other days, like, has this track like ever been picked on SRS? And I was like, no, I don't think so. Because obviously it was a track James featured in one of his videos a while ago, so I'm surprised he never picked it. And so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna go for it. Picked it, and tried to use it on an Aussie Stig series, but it wasn't race ready. Ah. Oh, I think I know why. Because I got an interesting message from Enrique that I guess I'll spill the beans because it doesn't say it on the track list, which is interesting. But I'll spill the beans because I already have. But supposedly, oh, excuse me. Supposedly, he messaged me and he said that we're going to be using the wet version of the track because the dry version doesn't have the surface file. Now, I don't know. I know Ozzy Stig likes his like downforce cars, so that's probably why he binned it off, because those cars would just be undrivable in the wet. But obviously, we've got a rally car. We can do this. So Anglesey, if what Enrique told me is true, it's gonna be a wet race. But it does say on the track list that it's just the normal version, so I really couldn't say. Yeah, it is a pretty fun track. It's probably going to be the toughest. I mean, wet stuff aside, I think it was going to be the hardest track on the schedule anyways. But adding the amazing Welsh weather into the mixture is going to make things a whole lot more interesting. Yeah, it's not like advanced rain at all. It's just like a really slippery track, and the car kicks up a load of dirt to like imitate spray, but like it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Visibility is gonna be crap. The car, you're gonna have to tweak the car's setup to avoid locking the brakes and understeering too much. It's gonna be a juicy one. Oh yeah, practice, that thing that I did very little of. Actually, I say that, but I did put in the Slowbro 7 reset. I put in like a whole race stint earlier, so all on the hard tires. I am pretty convinced the hard tire is the tire to go for in the race today. The soft is viable, but if you can... The soft is a viable choice, but it will drop off harder towards the end. So, you can gamble on the soft, because you can see here Lucas is the fastest at the minute on the soft tire. But if he runs this in the race, he's going to face some big tire fall off on the end. So, that could leave him vulnerable. But the hards, I was still able to do, like... these sort of lap times. I was sort of around the Matteo Handy level. Well, probably not Matteo soon if he's going to improve. But yeah, sort of around the 134.4, 144.7 range. On like really knackered hard tires. So, make of that what you will. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe. I swear to God. Rona's gone, but I'm coughing worse than I was when I had the fucking Rona. Jesus. Ooh, my setup has gone back to the old brake bias. I want to change that. Because that was too far back. And I was bottling it. I'll also try lowering that a little bit. I don't think I need to have that as high. Oh, I've accidentally snapped the chat window, so it's like taking up my whole screen. Luckily it's slightly see-through, but not ideal. Unfortunately, they didn't seem to get your request, Michael, though, to add the gravel config to the server, so you can roam free. Albeit this one actually does grip really nicely off track. I say as I go off track. iRacing. Yeah, this thing is naturally quite understeery, because obviously four-wheel drive, but, so you really want to use as much of the track whip as you possibly can to get the most speed. And even though it is a rally car, you don't want to slide it too much. At least here, there aren't any corners that are, like, tight enough. Because, like, obviously rally hap... Ooh. It's a cut. Fuck. Yeah, like, hairpins in a rally are, like, incredibly tight. So, there's kind of justification to rep the, to, like, whack the handbrake. But, here there isn't really. Tightest corner is Druids. And you really don't need to pull the handbrake around Druids. Yellow flag. Yeah, I've only raced these against AI, so it'll be interesting to see how racing them against other people goes. Because that is something I have not tried. But if I can have fun against the AI, I'm sure as heck I'm going to be able to have fun against real people. Oh, that was in a cut. Unless I've cut already. I don't remember. I haven't been paying attention to this lap. A bit awkward to see the timer on the dash because it's so low now. Okay, that was a cut lap, I think. It's either a cut lap or just slower. Could have been both. You can really take chunks out of the track limits here. So both cars I've picked so far for my SRS championships are really good at off-roading. Because the Estonia also didn't lose much speed when you piled it off the road. You keep that thing straight, you could keep your footing. pretty comfortably off the track. I don't think it was as good as the 25 was for that, but it was still pretty good with going off-road and not losing out too much. Is the time. It's almost time we get into the server. 34.5. It's enough. Save that. Hard tires. Brake by 65. Yep, that looks all good. Cool. Zip on out of here. And we could see how many people have signed up. Alright. 22. Damn. We have a full grid, or pretty much a full grid. Fun car, thanks for choosing this. Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear you liked it. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, it wasn't a car that was already that was on my shortlist originally, but I was scrolling through my mods and I was like, oh yeah, this is a car that exists. I tried it out and I was like, holy shit, this is fun. I'm using it. But yeah, already a much bigger grid than what we had for the Estonia opener, which is awesome. I think we had like 19 for the Estonia opener. We got 22 here, which is freaking awesome. Now we're just waiting for the server to go up. Hey, here we go. Hello, Mihao. How's it going? Let's see who we've got. Simon, Matteo, Yari, Kevin, Handy, Lucas, Michael, Miko, myself, Ilmari, Rob, Phil, Max, Felipe, Alexi, Hanu, Stuart, Cameron, Tim, Henning, M2, and Roloff. It's a lot of people. And I know I've raced pretty much everyone here before. Which is nice. Losing the back of the car every other corner. I didn't even beat the AI, but I'll try the race. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, she does like to roll under the brakes a bit, so you want to be... If you're losing the rear, try being a bit more careful on the old brakes. Because whacking the brakes too hard will, yeah, make it slip. Test the car for 10 laps, 134.4 PB. That's pretty decent. Lucas set the fastest time in practice. Which was a 133.6. My best in about the same amount of laps as a 134.1. But then again, I already had a setup to go off because I'd done a bit of prior practice, but to like obviously test out the series. But yeah, so 134.4 is very respectable lap time. That would have... Not sure what that would get you in qualifying, but in the slow bro server at least that would have put you up into the top 3, I think. Oh, understeer. Excuse me. Oh, that's a cut. At least it's practice. Get the track cuts out of the way with now, so I don't have to worry about them later. To be honest, I probably should have tried, well, I probably should have configured out the soft tyre pressures properly for qualifying runs, but, oh well, it's a bit late for that now. Oh, I've locked the rears. That's okay. Car is very, in some situations, understeer, but in other way it spins. I have not spun this car. To me, it's as planted as can be. At least by, like, rally car standards. I've even dialed in, like, buttloads of oversteer. And it pretty much sticks. The understeer, though, is definitely noticeable. I mean, it is a four-wheel drive car, after all. But, I don't know, maybe my recent experience with getting into rallying a lot more has helped with my, understanding of this car. Because this is sort of a cross between the two, isn't it? Driving a rally car on circuits. So oh, I've locked up again. But in a sense, this is pretty much just a more nutty touring car. AKA, it's a touring car that's actually fun to drive. Because let's be real, modern touring cars are about as interesting as a brick to drive. Session's over. Let's whack a lot of fuel out of this thing. And we're just gonna go. Put 9 in. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Mateo on the softs. Mateo on the super softs. I'm gonna do qualifying run on the hards. May sound like a terrible idea, but this car is anything but normal, so... I was definitely paying attention. I'm in a rally car though, and this is my out lap, so I don't really need to. Also, a nice bit of clean air. Oh. Put a wheel on the grass then. Right, here goes. Track grip's already up to 98%, Jesus. Felipe is letting me through. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, excuse me, my throat is just not playing nice tonight. Don't even know why. It just doesn't want to. Oh, there's very hairline on the track limits. Here we go. Already up to 99. Holy. No clue how good this lap's gonna be. Not good enough for second place. At the minute. I'll take that. Immediately going pretty much balls it up, so. Oh, big slip on the curbs. We're good. Bit of traffic, which isn't going to help. Tim's usually quite quick though, so hopefully he's not going to get in my way. Who knows, he might work as a bit of a nice pick down here. Or through this section, should I say, to help get a bit more speed. I don't know, I don't really know how strong the slipstream is on this car. And Tim's going to let me through, thank you Tim. There's very hairline on track limits. Sort of had to sacrifice a bit of time by jinking out of the corner a little bit because I wasn't confident I was going to be within the limits. But I am really going for it this lap. This thing is hooked. I'm down to 7th. Holy shit. Oh, I'm back at the second. It's okay. I fucked this one. Pretty certain. Oh, there's a bit of an incident. Luckily, I didn't really get tangled up in that. But I don't think this lap is going to be any faster. No, it's really not. Oh, I've hit shit. Whoops. Hit the wall there. That was a terrible spot to pull over. Internet crapped out 4 minutes before the start and cannot join. Ah, rip. Rip. You might still be able to join, though, because it's qualifying. You were registered, right? Yeah, you're there in 22nd. Yeah, if you try joining through the, if you type in SimRacing System on the server browser, that could work. Is that no as in you haven't tried it, or no as in it doesn't work? There's slots full. Ah. That's very weird. There is definitely a free slot. Because I click on your name and nothing happens. Maybe try... No, there isn't a server too, because I joined manually. I always join manually, so... I saw there was only one server. Also, the guy... Where is he? This roll-off guy... He has 0 rating, so he would be... Yeah. No, I should probably be trying to get some more laps in. Not sure if I can. I think I should still be able to get one more. Maybe. It's a good suggestion, Fred. In people's ways. Got Michael get through. If you're joining through Content Manager... Oh, well, Tim just disconnected, so you could try joining now. But also, if you're joining through Content Manager, maybe try joining through Base AC. Or if you're joining through Base AC, try joining through Content Manager. Oh, excuse me. Let's fall back a bit. Catching up to Michael. No, I'm down to 3rd, Matteo. Why? Why you gotta be so fast? I don't know if that's a good enough gap to Michael, but that's what we're gonna run with. Especially as others are going to close in. Wide there, not good. We gotta keep going though. I just gotta really push the limits elsewhere around this lap. Like there. That was like max track limits. Can maybe, going off of like Fred's point about the like kicking, maybe once it switches over to the race, you could try joining. Damn, he's weaving. Filthy bugger. All right, that was a faster lap there. That was worth holding out. Oh, so close. So close. And I did it. Oh, Matteo did his on the hard. It's okay, I'll shut up. Oh, maybe he didn't. No, he did it on the softs. I am the fastest car on the hard tires. Let's fucking go. How many laps are we going to do? That's the real question. I have no idea. So what's that? $13. I think what I have in now is good enough. More than what I need. Uh-oh. Well, it hasn't gone to race yet. It's hanging. Oh, there we go. Maybe try now? It's just jumped onto the race. So. But as I said, try now. Seeing as it switched to the race session, it might have reset some things in the server. You'll probably have to start from the pits, but it is what it is. No doubt there'll be some chaos. Cheers for the luck, Michal. I'll need it. Okay, cool. The car isn't trying to roll away from me. So I can get them revs down. Got an okay launch. Gonna be able to hold my position into turn 1. Ooh, I nearly hit Matteo. Well, I nearly hit Lucas, I mean, not Matteo. Me and Lucas are side by side. He's gonna get the position. Not even a lap in, and this has already been awesome. Also, damn, those, that, like, I'm assuming Lucas is a custom skin. That, like, base thing isn't looking nice, because I definitely remembered to run the, SRS skin app. I always remember. Always. Lucas with a bit of a slide there. What tires are people on? Oh, pretty much everyone's on the hard tire, okay. I spilt the beans too soon. Shucks. Oh, I lost the rear a little bit there. Oh, Lucas gone wide. Be big if he has a penalty. I don't think he does, though. Comfortable, not really fighting much at the minute, so we can work on pulling away from Simon and Phil. It's letting those two catch up. It's gonna make keep holding onto this podium a whole lot tougher. Also, ideally don't want to let Matteo get too far away, but yeah, it's Matteo, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Lucas also seems to be mad fast, so got my work cut out here. However, what I'm not liking is at the moment they seem to be stretching away, while Simon is lurking closer and closer. It's not a feeling I'm liking. This is definitely a bit of a tyre management race, though. Tyres will start to fall off towards the end. Pretty noticeably, so... Unless Enrique's pulled a fast one on me and turned down the grip or tyre wear without telling me. But I don't think he has, so... Yeah, expect a lot of deg to come. I fucked that up, so Simon is right on the chuff. Gonna go for the inside. He's gonna send one. Oh, I lost the rear a little bit too much there. Arg. Oh, Lucas, he's fucked it. He's proper rallying it now. He's not gonna let me have this, though, is he? Oh, a little bit of contact. Might get away with that, though. Gonna open up the door and let me have that. I kind of hit the curb. Feels closed right in. Not what I wanted to see. While Simon has been able to let loose, run away. I got a fuckload of understeer there. I'm now doing the rally. Bill's jumped back. Lucas up my inside. I think I'm going to get both of them, though. Covered off that mistake quite nicely. Didn't get the car quite... oh my god, throat please. I didn't get the car quite stopped up as much as I wanted to onto corner entry. This cost me a little bit in corner exit, but it... I beans that corner up too. But I don't think Lucas really has anywhere to go. Be a very brave man to attempt to look up the inside. Oh, he's gone wide. Stewart is now caught up to this fight. Just noticed two persons in the car. Yeah, it's a rally car through and through. We got our old Mr. Co-driver here. Okay, Lucas really bungled that final corner, which works nicely for me. You know, I don't know why, I've just realized that I do this. I have a weird habit sometimes of when I get like a load of understeer and my right hand isn't doing anything on the wheel, I sometimes like grab the desk to pull me in, as if that's gonna do anything. The two on the throttle cause an understeer selection. Wait. Me and patience? What is that? Yeah, that is what you are. You are 100% correct. That is exactly what I was doing wrong. But my lack of experience with four-wheel drives is showing. Well, that was risky, but it paid off. Oh, Lucas, well, Stewart's got ahead of Lucas, and they're 2 seconds back. That's perfect. Because I seem to be closing in a little bit on Simon, which is also perfect. Yeah, starting to hit the point now where the tyres are going to begin Or the tyres are progressively falling away lap after lap after lap. So you could still do similar lap times. Oh, a bit too much curve there maybe, but it seems to not work out too poorly. Anyone in? Oh, Miko is on the softs. Okay. Be interesting to see how his race unfolds. Whether the tyre deg will be too much for him. Ooh, that was very risking a penalty. Definitely not where I wanted the car to be on that corner entry. But it's where I put it. T2 try third gear. You sure? Now, last time somebody told me to use a higher gear than I was using, it didn't fucking work. But that was in the Radical, and the Radical is... it's a weird car, so... Seems like Simon's struggling a little bit. So try third. I'm not convinced. Yeah, I don't know. Not fully sold on that. It was decent, but I don't know if it was any better than using second. Oh, I've outdone it a little bit on the braking. A lot more slide than I wanted to. Didn't cost me too much time though, only about a couple of attempts. Way too much inside. Damn, they've fallen back quite a bit behind. Which works perfectly for me because I can laser focus onto Simon, which I'm currently failing at. But, I say that, but I'm doing pretty consistent 134.1s, so... he's just figuring his groove. Matteo all the way off in the grass there. I braked a bit too late there, but it worked out, mostly. Simon is definitely putting the hammer down, but Matteo has also closed up a fair bit. Or maybe not. Nah, he's lost a couple of attempts, but he's not really closed up that much. I lied. We all had rather mediocre laps there. What? Get them, yes. Indeed. I think if I can keep this run pretty much perfect till the end, there's a chance I could get Simon. I think Matteo will need to make a significant error for me to catch him. We're definitely closing the gap, but yeah. I mean, the fronts are starting to fall off now, so be interested to see how the two ahead are able to deal with that. But I think Simon has found just enough pace. They did a 133 that lap, yeah. He's definitely picked up the pace now. He's found his rhythm. I've locked the rear axle. That's okay. Still about 4 seconds back, so... I have some leeway to take some risk, and it looks like they're still in some pretty contested battle between himself and Yari. Why did I go out to 4th gear there? That is beyond me. I did, and it's cost me time. This is the 4th gear turn that I went way too deep into. Yeah, Simon has definitely turned the pace up. He's getting away from me. I think I missed my shot to pounce. I would have had to have done it earlier on in the race. Which is a shame. But there's still 4 minutes to go, so there's still opportunities. Yeah, it was a pretty crap lap from me. 34.6. Too many small errors. Oh, that wasn't good. So I've taken a very aggressive line there. I kind of paid the price for it. Car can accelerate fine on grass. It does not like braking on the grass. Pro tip. Oh, he's right off the road there. If he can keep doing that, I might be back in with a shot. It's looking unlikely. That being said, this is looking to be a pretty reasonable lap, despite the mishap on Druids. Played the rest of the lap pretty fine. Tim in the pits, a bit of a... but Simon is still just that bit quicker. Oh, lap traffic, this is going to make things interesting. Matteo got past him nice and easily. Got Simon, nice and easily too. I should catch him by the straight, so really shouldn't be too difficult for me to get past him either. Maybe not. I don't think I got as good of an exit out of that corner as I really wanted Yeah, I really didn't. Shucks. I'm gonna catch him at one of the worst parts of the track. To catch traffic. Oh, that's not a good spot to let someone by, my guy. To very much get out of that. Yeah, it's cost me like half a second. Alright, final lap. Pretty much have to rely on something happening here. Between the front two to have any real chance at catching them. My perfect lap is not as quick as theirs. The adventures of the blue flaggers. Could have been worse. He could have taken me out. Or he could have just not let me by. But yeah, it was definitely a spooky spot to do so. Oh, I've gone too deep. I kept it on the track, so it's okay. Here's hoping Simon goes for like a Hail Mary move on Matteo and he bottle jobs everything. Might steal second place, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's too far back. These hard tyres held on a lot better than I was expecting, which is good. Here we go. That is race done. Whew. I'll take a podium. I just need to keep this momentum up. Cheers, Miha. Ooh. Jim, you got the bump? What do you mean by the bump? Oh, damn, Luke, is it the fastest lap? Thought I had an RSR set up for Monza, but I don't, so I dropped Silverstone and Spa and Paul Ricard and James Chat. Maybe they kind of sort of work. Okay, thanks. Oh. Get the heck out of here. But I want it, so I've driven the Porker, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, that was good fun. Good way to start off the series. Have I run? I'm trying to think, if I run the RSR before in SRS? Seeing as a donut monster, I can imagine. I can imagine. Let's get signed up for the old 911 here. I have a wonderful array of very varied liveries to choose from. They're all the same. Fantastic. Monza though. Ooh. I'm scared. Alright, let's get... give you my blue and yellow teeth with a bunch of seals on. Did I not save the replay of the race? I guess I didn't. Well, now I have. Cool. I am registered for the RSR. I am... so... we're good to go there. I need to download those setups from Fred as well. They could come in handy later. Only for me to butcher them, because... I don't know. Can't wait for my PC to tell me that these are viruses, as they rightfully should. Fred is a shifty fellow. God, it sounds very quiet from here, the car. But in reality, this car is loud. Oh, yep, there you go. Had a pretty decent start. Nothing spectacular. Nearly hit Lucas there. That was a butt clench. P17, but still fun. Good to hear. Yeah, it was a very stacked grid with some very competitive names, so I'm surprised I didn't just completely sink. But I guess this car kind of rewards aggression to some extent. And, it rewards well-tempered aggression, I guess you could say. You can't just be balls to the wall aggressive all the time. You can definitely be aggressive in this car and get away with it. Good chance of scaring people off the track. You can see just how much this thing rolls into the corners. And I've got pretty stiff suspension on this. A real chance of P12 at make mistake car. Do be like that. Skip forward a little bit. Where I sort of fall away. Lucas was mighty quick, but he bottled it. Yeah, Simon started closing in. I think, where did he start? He started just behind me, okay. Took a penalty per lap for the first 4 or 5 laps. Oh no. I very nearly got a penalty on a couple of occasions. I need to find that lap. Yeah, I very nearly got a penalty on a few occasions. I just squeaked away with it. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Yeah, Simon, he was right on my wheel tracks here. He dives up the inside, and I was like, I'll let him have it. Hopefully I can get the switch back. And he was so close to touching there. I thought better of it. I didn't think it was really worth making the move there. Oh yeah, Lucas went way off the road because he put a wheel on the grass. Under braking, which never ends well, even in a rally car. Well, that was very hairline on track limits. It's hard to follow cars around the fast corners when you're bumper to bumper. Yeah. I think we might get away with that. That was a very minor tap. Tippy tap. That was a terrible corner exit. And then I went and fucked it up even more. I put in a wheel on the ground. Oh, I don't know how I held on to this. I guess I was just the latest of the breakers. Started 6th, got 5th after 2 penalties and 1 mistake running wide. Ah, good job. Phil turning, he's like, nope. Good he didn't hit me, actually. Ooh, that was Lucas all over the curb. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, I see why. Yeah, 3 wide. I'm surprised we survived, actually. 3 wide into droids never usually ends well. But we somehow make that work. I think here you two start fighting more, and Stuart enters the frame. Oh yeah, that was... Yeah, you had a run on me there. You had nowhere to go. Did you run the hard tires? Yeah, I think pretty much everyone did. I even ran the hard tires in qualifying. I was too lazy to set up the pressures on the, what do you call it, on the soft tires. So I just ran the hard to qualify. The pace differential, though, really isn't that big between the 3 tires, I don't think. So, hence I was able to put the car on 3rd, even though I was running what should have been the slowest tire compound. Let's see, there was a lap where I was very touch and go on track limits. I can't remember what lap it was. I thought so, yeah. They held on pretty well. The softs, I feel like if anyone ran the softs, I saw Miko did, he probably struggled quite a bit. Oh, I don't know if this was the lap, but that's, glad this thing is a wide body. Oh, those tires aren't even that thick, actually. Yeah, glad this thing is a really wide body. It's like barely on the track anymore. Oh, let's get that from the... There you go. Valid. It was definitely not what I was intending to do. I think there was another lap where I did it even worse. It was pretty close to the end, I'm sure. But yeah, you can absolutely pummel the track limits in this car. yeah, that was as close as it gets. But yeah, because of obviously it's a rally car, you're not really punished too hard for putting a wheel on the grass. Because the car is very savable, and it what do you call it? It also just has a lot of traction out there. Because obviously it's these tarmac tires are more built for really rough tarmac roads that wouldn't have as much grip as a nice old Brands Hatch. Oh, I just got it wrong there. There was a lap where I really cut this. Was it here? lap, maybe? No, I missed it. That might have been it then. There was one lap I thought it. Unless it's here. That wasn't as bad. But yeah, in the end I couldn't hold on to... I couldn't keep up with Simon and Matteo. Because they're just aliens. Let's pop this window out and bring it up on the stream. That's what I want to do. So I can quickly take a peek at the results. Ah, there we go. Cool. Let's see. Rally Legend. Ford Fiesta. Hey, I got away with it. That very light grays on Lucas. We got away with it. Lucas, he also got away with it. Okay. That's a full 95 points. That was a very clean race. Most incident points is 2 for Alexi. Everyone else either got 1 or 0. No, there was quite a bit of activity behind. Let's see what lap time's like. Am I 3rd in the race? No, I'm 5th in the race. Ouch. Stewart was just ahead of me. Oh, wow. Matteo and Stewart. Identical lap times in the race. Lucas was the fastest, and Simon was in 2nd. Kevin in 6th, Yari in 7th, Phil in 8th, Miko in 9th, Ilmari in 10th. Pretty much the same lineup in qualifying. Handy made it into the top 10 in qualifying, but a little bit more jumbled up. But yeah, that's kind of nuts. Identical laps. Alright, let's see. I think the championship standards should be very straightforward at the minute. Yeah. Because, don't... Oh, okay, no. Stewart's ahead of Yari, because Yari got an incident point. Anyone else out of place? Handy jumped Miko, because Miko got an incident point. Yeah, in a race where you don't... where, like, hardly anyone gets incident points, it becomes a lot more punishing to get an incident point. Kevin lost out to Felipe, because he also got an incident point. Damn, Henning jumped up 2 spots, because Max and Hanu both got an incident point. Oh no, he jumped up 3. Alexi dropped down quite a few spots, because he got 2. Roloff lost out to Tim because he also got 1. So yeah, a little bit jumbled from the race results because of penalties and whatnot, but pretty straightforward stuff. Donington National next. I think that's the fastest track we're going to. Maybe? Not sure. But, yeah, a lot of fast corners there. And, the dreaded chicane. See how many penalties people will be getting there trying to get a bit creative with track limits. But, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So, we'll see. Maybe I should have put it first. Given that I've stolen James's time slot and that was the track he always put there, but I thought Brands Hatch would have been more fun for the opening, so I put Brands Hatch there. Right, let's quickly get these setups installed, because I downloaded them. Set of course, setups. Is it KS for the RSR? I really don't know. I could just do KS underscore Porsche 911 RSR. (2017). What tracks do I want? I want Spa, I think. Yeah, Spa. Paul Richard. Wherever the hell that is. I don't have it on here. I don't think. You have the track installed though. Silverstone. Install that one. What does Paul Ricard come up as under the track listing? I actually don't know. Let me get that closed, because I think it's time to join the server, actually. Ooh. How many have we got? 25. Just drop it in generic folder. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Oh, full grid at Monza. God save me. Poland. Oh, okay. I guess I just don't have that folder for the RSR at the minute, so I guess I'll just drop it in the generic folder. If I can bloody get back to the folder. Generic. I don't think I've ever driven this combo before, so... nope. Yeah, don't have a setup. Wait. It's fixed setup. It's full grid and fixed setup. Was it supposed to be fixed setup? No. It's not supposed to be fixed setup. Open. Well, I'll take it. I don't have to do any setup work. That works out for me. Yeah, it's fixed. Look, I can't change shit. It's not supposed to be. This. You could tell I haven't driven this car in a while because of how weird the camera placement is. I think that will do. Yeah. Lamau indeed. Actually, why am I... I'm thinking it went down track. So I'm gonna quickly tapped into the chat because I was fooling around with that. Let's slap on the mediums. See what happens if I turn traction control off. Brake by 64%. This is reminding me of James's Cupra series, albeit at least this car has a default setup which isn't total garbage. But then again, this car's actually fun to drive, unlike the Cupra, so... Yeah, exactly, yeah, at least the RSR default isn't god terrible. You can tell it's way too much downforce for Monza, but if everyone's running that same level of downforce, it really doesn't matter. Got these these tires are stone cold. Woo! Cooper used to be good until they did something to it. I don't know. I don't drive touring cars much, so... But I drove that... I tried the soft tires, yeah. Maybe a good shout. See if they work here. No traction control is working a lot better than I was expecting, which is also really good. I just wanted to stop the car. Soft tires. Seems like everyone, or most people, are on the softs. We raced with Mooney when it was released and it was great. Is it the same Coupe Pro though we ran in James's series? Or is it a slightly different one? Don't fully trust my foot on the brakes either. Wheel spin. Because the one we raced was the... Because I know there's a few Cupras. We raced the Trained Monkey modding one. Which is based on the 2020 spec? Again, I am no touring car expert, so I could be very wrong on that, but I think it's like 2020. It's a new car. Yes, but SRS ran it way later, so they had updated it. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if you're speaking from having tried it out after they updated it, or going off of what me and... Yeah, James picked the TMM Cupra, yeah. Okay, I don't know if you're speaking about the update comes from your personal experience, or if it's coming from what me and James have said, but I guess if it's coming from me, I'm probably not a good benchmark as to what a touring car handles like. Because, modern day touring cars are way... Maybe I do want a little bit of traction control. Yeah, modern day touring cars are way too neutral for my liking, at least in their default configuration. I'll put on a tiny bit. Okay, I have to be careful on the throttle pickup into Parabolica. But the soft tires definitely seem to be holding up better. New practice is over. Yeah, so there's a couple of Cooper Series or two before James had it, and I tried it in session. It's so different, way worse. Okay, fair enough. It was so understeery. Yeah, when we drove it in James's series, it was a fucking pig. It just didn't want to do anything you told it to do. Which was, like, really annoying. I'm just gonna... Oh, this is 200% fuel rate? Shit. Okay, well, maybe I do need 20 liters. Got Andrew Edge behind me. Had a really nice oversteer when we did Mooney, but it's all gone, huh? Yeah. But yeah, that series is the same. James's Cooper series went the same as this one. It was supposed to be open setup, but when we got to the first race, it was fixed, and nobody bothered bringing it up with Enrique, obviously, so it just never got fixed. So we ran fixed setup the whole championship, even though it wasn't supposed to be. Which on one hand was a good thing, because the setup I had worked on was utter garbage. But it was also a bad thing because the default setup was also a load of garbage, so... Oh, I've spun like an idiot. Fantastic. This is like such a bad place to be. Okay, we're good. Oh, Stuart's bitten it! No! Stuart! Rip. The fix is so fair, it's really not. It's really not. But it depends on the car. I think something like an MX-5, like the MX-5 is just the way it is. I don't think you can really do much with it with setup anyways. And it's pretty much a perfect balance. Hence why it's such a good car for like newbies in sim racing. Because it pretty much behaves exactly how you want it to in all circumstances. But like that with fixed setup works perfectly fine because, well, the car is perfectly fine as it is. But my God, that Lada championship James did, oh, that thing did not want to turn. I didn't dare play around with the setup on like my own though, because like I didn't want to know what the car felt like with a proper setup on it, because that would just make me hate the way it drove even more. But it's like that car kind of felt it had vibes of the Estonia, and I was like, but like I just couldn't get it out of the car because the only thing it wanted to do was understeer, because it had like bucket loads of rear downforce and just no real front grip. The one thing I have definitely noticed from playing other sims, though, is that Assetto Corsa, out of all the racing sims I've played that I enjoy, Assetto Corsa is actually genuinely one of the worst out there for my kind of driving style. Like when I play, say, Live for Speed or Automobilista 2, I feel way more confident in those games than I ever do in AC when I like just pick up a car. And so like and you know, I have 3,000 hours in almost 3,000 hours in Assetto Corsa. I don't have anywhere near 1,000 in AMS2. And I don't know, I probably have like 500, 600 odd in Live for Speed, I don't know. It doesn't keep track. So it's impossible to say. But like, I could definitely feel the car way better in those compared to AC. Like, the car's like connection to the ground, and the way the grip sort of comes and goes. Which is good, because I'm someone who kind of hacks the car pretty aggressively. Which is why I struggle with Racer, I think. The physics in general are geared more towards understeer. And even when you can overcome the understeer, the tires seem to be, like, very sort of peaky. I don't know. At least that's what Donnie told me. Like, I'd like to drive and then I'd just spin. Without any real kind of warning. Can you use my setup for the Ford Fiesta? Yeah, sure. If you go to the OneDrive link in the description, it has the car and the tracks for the series. But I also upload my setups there when I remember to. I did the same thing with the Estonia last championship, so... Yeah, that has my setup on it. It's the setup that's on there at the minute is just a generic setup for like all tracks. So it'll definitely need a little bit of fine tuning to make it feel better at each track. Like for example, at Brands Hatch, I dialed the brake bias further forwards because I was losing the rear a bit too much on the braking, on the heavy braking. But on some other tracks, that may work just fine. I fucked it. God damn it. I think it's call off. I might be able to get in a run. I need to learn, though. This car is not friendly on the curbs. Thanks, I just now look at replay and copy. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, just suck it in, pray. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Just yeet the car into the corner and deal with the consequences later. I do have a tad TC on. You see? It's on 11 out of 11. If I turn it up any more than that, I feel like I'm going to start having an aneurysm from how much power it's stealing from me on corner exit. I just need to be less greedy with the curbs. That's it. Because, I mean, from my experience, traction control on a set of Corsa, for the most part, is fucking useless. I don't really see much benefit in it at all. I don't know, maybe it is meta to have, like, max traction control, but I don't know. It just feels shit. I don't like how the car feels with max TC. And we can try a run on 9. It's a couple more clicks. Arg, understeer. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna get across the line in time to start working on a new lap. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I need to not fuck this up. Because I think I could gain a lot of time. Not if I do that. I'm still positive. Or still negative on the delta, I guess. That is. See, again, I just got greedy on that curb. It might cost me time. Let's see if you could escape the mid-pack danger chaos zone. I probably won't. Let's be real here. I probably won't. I'm going to die, and I have accepted that. Otherwise, I would not sign up to race at Monza if I didn't want to die. Okay, we're up. I don't think we're up enough, though, to really escape the danger zone. Yeah, we're really not. Might get ahead of Martin. Unless I could pull an absolute blinder here through Parabolica. But I don't think that's going to happen. Fuck! Well, there goes that. Didn't even want to register my lap. That's an insult. That is just insulting. I maybe could have. I maybe could have escaped the mid-pack danger zone, but I didn't. I really didn't. I was up by like half a second there. So yeah, I could have been up to like 7th. 55. So I'm gonna bucket full tank. He says 55, so I'm gonna put in 60. What do you think? Mediums or softs? It seems to be a pretty split field. I mean, oh no, it's still on the super softs. I don't think that's the call. There ain't much time left, so I say gamble on the softs. I'd go softs? Okay, well, we're in agreement. Get TC off for the start. That guy next to me is lagging, which is never a good thing to see. I bogged. Fuck. I tapped the traction control off though, and I fucking bogged. Yes, the wear is 100%, but the mediums are so cold, yeah. Oh, somebody's already been punted to the shut around. A few cars already been punted to the shut around. Oh, you donkey. Fuck's sakes. It had to happen, didn't it? Well, we made a few spots. But that was just luck. It had to fucking happen, didn't it? Well, I'm expecting Juan Pablo's gonna kill Stewart. Oh, yep. I called it. I called it. The Spanish Inquisition strikes. Oh, and he's lagging. And he's decided to instantly serve his penalty in a terrible spot. Fantastic. Looked like Monza. Yeah, it really did. Tobias has a penalty. So that's dropped him out. Stewart also has a penalty. Which promotes me up to P6 with a bit of a margin. I say that, but Tim is hot on my heels. Kind of. No good spots to serve any penalty here. I guess. You're not wrong there. I don't know how strict Parabolica is with the track limits. And I don't really want to find out. Because that's the worst place. Get a massive 10 seconds if you touch the green in the T3 chicane. Oh, yeah, I've experienced that. Yeah, that one's fucking bogus. I've been on the receiving end on that one a few times, and I not liked it any single time. A little bit shit on the exit. It's a bit deep in both the Lesmos, but is what it is. It's funny how punishing the track limits are through turn 3 chicane, but through Ascari they basically don't exist. Maybe they think the sausages will do the job, but like they really don't. If you get the car set up right at Monza, you could just plow straight over them with like no penalty. Tim is a little bit faster than me. I did fuck up a few corners of that lap, so... I braked way too early. Whoops. They're fighting pretty close up ahead. Davide, Kevin, Arnaud, and whoever else. So, that may lead to a couple of free positions if they get into each other. Started to follow the lines, but got lazy in the end. Oh. That curb again. Almost ate that curb and died again. Okay, but this is... Oh, I get into a bit of kerfuffle up ahead. Testing brand section 4, the actual setup is better, minus 0.4 seconds. Mine, I had severe understeer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I specifically dialed in a load of oversteer into the car. Not too much, obviously, to it to be uncontrollable and just spinning out all the time, but just enough to get the rear end coaxed around the corners. Still slow, 134.4, but there's progress. I mean, 134 was a very respectable lap time. It's only about 3 tenths off. Well, actually, my best in qualifying was 33.9, I think. But in the race, my best was a 34.1. Oh, Davide's gone wide. Does he have a penalty? No, I think he just got that corner very wrong. What tyres are you on as well, Alexi? Because tyre choice is quite important in this car. I guess the more important question is what tyres were you on in the race? Thank you, chaps. Hard? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty certain hard was the correct tyre to be on for the race there. No, Tim's joined the slipstream pack. I didn't quite get on the throttle well enough. They made contact behind though. Put a wheel on the grass there a little bit. Oh, Tim on the gravel. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what the optimal tires are from race to race. I think for most of them, it's going to be the hard tire, though. I think the soft just falls away a bit too quick for it to really be as effective as it should be. Or as it could be on some tracks. Oh boy, they're falling quite far back behind. Is he gonna get the weave on? Oh, I got a bit too much wheel spin on corner exit there. Interesting how he hugs the inside. Not really know if that's the fastest way around. I just want to say I don't think it is, though. Both had a bit of a crap run through there. Davide was really slow in the sky. Yeah. That's what I noticed, too. But obviously you can't really overtake in the sky. Oh, it's a lapped car. Oh, he's binning it. Uh-oh. Okay, I've cleared him. We're good. Now, let's see if we can get a really good run through Ascari. Not necessarily by doing that. Okay, I don't think he has slipstream. Perfect. He definitely doesn't have it now. What tire is he on? He's on the mediums. Ooh. Maybe that explains his lack of pace. Struggling to get him fired up as much. I fucked that up. On okay exit though. Still better than Davide's run. He's closed up a bit though. Should have braked earlier. Oh, he's on the gravel! Didn't lose too much time from that, though. But it's taking him out of slipstream range. It gives me a crucial bit of breathing space. Oh, he's bottled it! He's dropped it! Oh... The desperation got to him. The desperation got to him. That was a terrible run. But, the pressure is off of me for now. So it's just focusing on nailing these laps. F indeed. That was unfortunate. Always hate it when the turn off too hard or karma will get you. Oh, it will, yeah. It's always unfortunate when you're in a nice fight with someone and then they go and bottle it and you're like, well, there goes our battle. However, it is refreshing when it's someone else because it's usually me who does that. So... Ooh. I had to brake earlier for that corner. I braked too late. I've braked too late here as well. God damn it. I'm gonna have Tim on my chuff soon if I keep doing this. Okay, the rears are beginning to fall off. It's good to know. But there isn't too much time left. Oh my god! I so should have died from that. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, okay, I need to... I need to... get me head down a bit. Oh, the understeer's coming in a bit now. Yeah, because Tim is closing in. If I keep doing shit like that, he's gonna get even closer. Ugh. Okay, that's much better. Could maybe afford... Oh, Tim's in the gravel again! It's pretty decent. On the curb there, which I don't really like. Being on that middle curb is definitely sketchy and scary, but you can clobber the first and third curbs. I thought Kevin had a problem there, but it's just another lapped car. Shouldn't be too difficult. Hopefully. You're gonna have to tip the gravel boys. They did a fantastic job of making it look really inviting. They really did. They really did. I gotta figure out what this car's doing. Miguel? Please no punt. And its pace doesn't seem to be too terrible, so... Oh, he's fucked that one. That's probably why he's down in P19. If he does shit like that. Okay, 2 minutes 20, so about 2 laps to go, I think. Oh! Oh, it's another lapped car. No, my goodness gracious. Fucking hell. Trying to give me a heart attack. Yeah, Kevin's way too far out. Just need to make sure I get the car home. I think I got a comfortable enough gap to Tim. This might even be the final lap. Oh, Walter pitted. Rip. 100 is miles out ahead. Actually, no, I think that's just real-time being stupid. That is real-time being stupid. Ignore me. Is he far enough around to do another lap? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it might be the final lap. Davide seems to have caught up to Tim, so that's going to help me out a load. It's basically just, I'm just in get car home mode. On comes the fuel light, so fuel is not a concern. Oh, they are fighting. I saw they were going like side by side there. Yeah, because last thing I want to do now is put in all that really good work throughout this race to get where I am. And then fuck it all up on the final lap. Victor is very happy. Fuck race, man. Fuck race. Timer is ticking. And he didn't cross the line, so this is it. This is the final lap. There he goes. Lucas putting in the fastest lap of the race on the final lap. Whew. For Monza, that was good. Zero practice. Survived the carnage. Mostly. I did get hit. But I got through it. Got P4 in the end. Yeah, P4 is a 2. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Came in with... Yeah, could have been over before turn 1. Yeah, exactly. It nearly was. It nearly was. But, whew. There was quite a few butt-clenchy moments. But, yeah, whew. I did not have the pace to match the front runners, but I wasn't expecting to, so no harm, no foul. Let me get myself registered for the final race of the evening. I'm intrigued in the car. I could not give a shit about the track, though, because it's Nürburgring GP. Rubbish track. What livery do I want? Congrats, cheers me here. You know what? Soft tires good or not for the race? I think soft tires worked. I think they worked. I didn't have many issues. I'm gonna go with the funky art car for the Bimmer. Yeah, I mean... Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they held on for me all the way through, so I don't see any reason why they... shouldn't be decent. Regret joining Monza. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, I bungled qualifying. There's no one to blame for me being here other than myself. I think I could have been maybe about there in qualifying, but I didn't. I get to the start. I absolutely bogged. It was not a good launch. Definitely feel like I might need like a bit of a clutch kick or something. I don't know. Rally and drop him right to the back. Interesting strategy. But I guess it's Monza, so... Right, so where do I get hit from? That's what I want to know. Is it Victor coming? Oh, it is. Is that... That's like rear wing to rear wing contact. He didn't even hit my car, and then I get hit by Tim. So what even triggers all of this? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, is it Victor and Martin getting together? Let's see. What the fuck happens here? They're 3 wide. Eduardo brakes. He brakes a little early, but I mean, he has a lot of space, so he could have gotten away with braking later. But, meh. Victor should have been expecting it. He wasn't. Go straight into the back. And then Martin's fully on the brakes, but fuck. He can't get it stopped. So he then goes into Martin, spins. Juan Pablo's trying to get it stopped, but he can't. That's a bit less excusable, though. He had space and time. Comes across, hits me. And then Tim's off in the dirt. He then hits Tiago as well. I hit Tim. If anything, I have Tim to thank. He course-corrected me. Yeah, you did, but it wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done. Because, like, look at that. Okay, you were on the grass and you did lose it, but, yeah. I was kind of going that way anyways, because I'd been hit. I got hit by Victor, so I was spinning. But, yeah. Yeah. As I was saying, if anything, you helped me. You course-corrected me. So I was able to just rip away. I'm like, I'm out of here. Yeah. Yeah, this guy got a penalty. Oh, I think... Oh, yeah. I may have jinxed it, Stuart. I called it. I said that guy behind you was looking really aggressive and he was going to take you out into this turn. And, well, that exactly happened. So, I'll take blame for that one. I jinxed it. I said it was going to happen, and it did. Yeah, you did, yeah. Tobias also had a penalty. You had a penalty too. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You kept the pressure on me pretty much all the way throughout, despite all the chaos that unfolded. I think you were definitely quicker than me, you were just unlucky. The gravel seemed a bit too enticing. I want to see that battle with Davide there, because that is some good shit. That was good fun. Yeah, Tim was closing in. Let's see, you need to go a bit further forwards, even more forwards. Oh, maybe not, I think here. Yeah, then I got a slow down commenter's curse, yeah. Yeah, Davide got it all wrong. And this is where the fun starts. I think it's this lap. Those, yeah, see, Arnaud gets very wobbly, and I'm like, alright, thanks lads, I'm going. It's not normal for me. Yeah, oh, he locked the brakes. Arnaud got very loose. I guess that explains why I was able to hold on to the position even though I intentionally left the space on the inside. Yeah, then you caught right up to this fight. Couldn't really do much about Davide getting a slipstream, so I just kind of plonked the car on the inside line. I sort of try and move over as much as I can under braking to get a better line. He gets a really crap exit. I think, were I not as sandwiched as I was, I probably could have gotten a much better launch on him out of here. Yeah, you two made a little tap. That wasn't too bad. But I still had the slipstream on him. I wasn't going to dare trying something into here. Put a wheel on the grass, but I got away with it. Yeah, you put it on the gravel. Just pushed a little too hard there. Yeah, Monza really bites if you just push a little too hard. That's why I fucked qualifying. Oh, did you get a tap there? Oh, okay. Now let me see. That's or not. Tim. Did you? I didn't see a tap. I think you just... overcooked it a wee bit. But yeah, Davide... he was really slow for Ascari. He was on the medium, so maybe that was why he just couldn't get him fired up enough. But I guess if Lucas is here, this is the difference between the mediums and the softs. I'm on softs, he's on mediums. Oh, first chicane. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, he tapped you. And then... I was expecting him to start weaving, but he didn't. He just plucked to the inside, or to the outside, which I commend. I commend. I took a look up the inside, but I decided it wasn't worth it. Got a shit run through here. I thought I maybe would have... I thought that might have been it. Kind of got this corner a bit wrong, but so did he. I closed back up to him. Oh, yeah, yeah. So there's a lapped car here. But he also gets Lesmo 2 very wrong. So I see my opportunity. I'm kind of scared here, though, because I'm like, oh, don't want to get sandwiched. But luckily, I had the momentum to get through. Got fast slap with the medium, so maybe. I don't know, the medium seemed to be a bit too cold for me, so... I don't know. I gambled on the softs in it. I really didn't know... They're pretty haggard by the end, but it wasn't too bad. I think that was it, though. I think I cleared him. He then didn't really have much of a response. Yeah, and he put it on the gravel, which didn't help him. And then he bottles it. He pushes too hard, trying to make up for lost ground. He's obviously a bit frustrated, and then he goes to the barriers. Which makes Tim my main rival, once again. He does... Oh, wait, where's the lap where I, Where's the lap where I fully jump over that curb? Is it this lap? Hey, Adam, how's it going? Okay, no, it wasn't this lap. I think it's next lap. I had a near-death experience at Ascari. It wasn't... it wasn't ideal. Oh, here we go. Ooh. I should have been dead. I really should have been dead. Like, hang on. Pretty certain the car got fully airborne, but it was very loose when it landed. Yeah, look at that. All four wheels off the ground. See the wheel as well. I have to make a quick correction. Yeah, it's going good. 2 really solid races so far. I got caught up a little bit in the carnage at Monza, but I came out of that fine, so... Came through to take a pretty good result in the end. And the Fiesta WRC was a shitload of fun, so... And it seems a lot of people quite liked it, so that's awesome to hear. Yeah, Tim closed up. But not enough. So in the end, I held on. But yeah, that was for Monza standards, that was a good race. It was a good race. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got a grid going for the what you call it, for the bimmer. Bim. Cool. Let's take a peek at the old standings. No, that's the Ford. Let's bring up Porsche. Monza. Oh, 2 incident points in that first collision. But thankfully nobody behind me outscored me, which is good. I actually outscored Kevin because he got 5 incident points. 5 incidents. Ooh, you finished last twice? Oof. Is that bad luck? Or, you joined a group of speedy guys? Yeah, those 3... Yeah. My best lap was a 150.3, a 49.2, 48.9, and a 49.0. Yeah, I wasn't catching those guys. Stewart with a 49.5. Oh. Yeah. Had you not have gotten unlucky on the start, you could have been much higher up. Davide was 6. Oh god. Incident points. 12 for Victor. Ouch. And 10 for Walter. That's also an ouch. Oh no, I had a terrible race. He slipped right down the order. Unlucky. Where am I? I'm the dark green, so I jumped. Yeah, I jumped all the way up to 6th after the first lap. And fought my way up to 4th, and I held that. Didn't expect anything, though. It's fine. It's fair enough. Again, yeah, that's Monza for you, isn't it? Though you just can't avoid the chaos at Monza sometimes. See, fastest laps. I am not on there because these guys are too fast. Chad Edge with a 48.4, 48.4 for Davide, 48.5 for Andrej, 48.7 for Kevin, 48.7 for Lucas, 48.9 for Alex, 49.2 for Arnaud, Eduardo 49.3, Tobias 49.4, and Victor 49.5. Fiesta was a better result. Yeah, I think for both of us that was true. The Fiesta was incredibly clean. I was genuinely surprised how clean that race was. Like, the most incident points anyone had was 2, and most of the field had 0. So, very, very good standard set by that first race. Only 1 car got lapped. That could also be down to the fact that this car is pretty easy to drive, but I mean, you could pretty easily wash out into people. I nearly had that happen to me a couple of times. Let's see, fastest race lap. Stewart's up there. Alex. Lucas up there as well. But yeah, nah, that wasn't quick enough. Let's see, the standings. Where do we stand? I don't think anywhere impressive, but P9. I'll accept that. No doubt I'll slide out of the top 10, but meh. As the races go on, hopefully I can hang around in this top 10. 8 fastest up for you, not bad. Yeah, it was really good. Interested to do some IndyCar tomorrow. You're tempting me, man. What? I guess there's 3 important questions. What sim? What generation IndyCar? What track? Bracket tracks. And what time? That's 4 questions. I need them deets. 14 registered for the Bimmer. That's pretty good. Now this one's actually fixed, unlike unlike the Porsche, which wasn't supposed to be. So I've never raced this before, so this is going to be fun. From what I know, it's a pretty respectable car to drive, so it's not anything crazy, but not anything terrible either, so I think it should be fine. If anything, it almost seems like it's the MX-5's bigger brother. R-Factor 2, Belle Isle, SCB Community, 7:30 PM for you, probably. I don't own R-Factor 2, so unfortunately, no. Alright, see ya, Tim. It was fun racing. Yeah, I don't own R-Factor 2. And much more agile than the R3 fridge. I showing the right window? No, I'm not. Me, voila. There you go. Bimmer. I went for the art card because I don't have to look at it. Everyone else does. Oh, we have tire choice. Okay. I'm gonna assume the mediums are just the tire to go for. Oh, that big old bump in Nürburgring. Tim always races fair. Yeah. He does. There are quite a few people who race really well on SRS. No, this thing does not have a clutch. I'm pressing the clutch pedal, and that blue bar is not moving. All right, good I figured that out now before I got myself a fucking pit lane start. Hey Donnie, how's it going? How did the AMS2 race work? Oh, go. Whoop, I'm bottling it. How's the racing been? Yeah, it's been really good so far tonight. Almost type Bonnie. Yeah, the Fiesta was a smash hit. People seem to enjoy it. It was a cracking race at Brands Hatch, really clean as well. So I'm really happy with that. From both a championship host and from a competitor. Came off of a podium as well, so can never complain about that. And Monza Monza and the RSR, I got 2 incidents because of lap 1 turn 1 shenanigans that was out of my control. But I got away with it pretty much mostly unscathed. And then had a pretty fun race with that. Caught up to a really respectable position. There's now just wrapping it off here at the Nürburgring in the Bimmer. Which will be a new experience for me. No AMS2 this week. That's only going to be... Ah, okay. Fair enough. I've prepared stuff for maths tutorials. Ah, okay. Understandable. This car's pretty straightforward. Yeah, if you aren't a Blit Red lap on Monza, that it's a successful race. Yeah, I got hit by a car that had spun, which then spun me out because he like clobbered into my rear. However, I spun right into Tim, who straightened me out again. So, and then because SRS runs lower damage as well, I got off with very minor damage. And I had a car that was pointing the right way. So, win-win. I'll be on Monday's Maserati. Nice. I still need to learn how to get that car to work. Because I really didn't do a good job of that at Silverstone. Tim is so kind. Yeah, he is. Very kind soul. He put me straight, and he took a damage penalty. You know. What is the track for the Maserati on Monday? Remind me. It's either Donington or La Sarthe. I don't remember. Donington 1938. Oh no. That's the track I'm scared of the most. I think out of all of them. It is definitely the track I'm scared of the most. Oh! Been an incident already in qualifying. Fan-fucking-tastic. Tony's the worst of me, like... Oh my goodness, what is this guy doing? Monday was great fun. The Maserati slides out every corner. Yeah, it does. That ditch at Silverstone, though, was not very friendly. Oh my god! I'm surrounded by imbeciles. Oh my god, I don't... Fucking outlap and qualify! I'm gonna follow what Walter's doing, but I need to find a... I guess I could just do it here. I'll let Alexi through, and I'll let Walt through. There's a massive gap. Oh my god. Fucking burnouts. Well, that pushed the rear tire temps up a bit. It's a bit of handle together once a driver does, and the Maserati is great fun. Yeah. Definitely one of those cars that I kind of just need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, and then it should be fine. But that's why I like racing these, I like racing cars that are challenging. Or outside of my comfort zone. And, because, you know, it pushes you to learn more about sim racing. It makes you overall better driver. Saw a crazy off-track and into sand that Michael recovered from. Oh, does he have a clip of that? I want to see that. Yeah, the rally car, it's very savable. But also, you really don't get punished for hanging a wheel out on the grass. So, like, you are, like, abusing track limits to get the lap time out of that thing. Oh, this thing is 7 gears, okay. Like, if you're not sticking wheels off the track at moments where you can, it's like, you're throwing away lap time. I fucked this up. Great move running the Fiesta, cool little car. Awesome, Stuart. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. I will see you when I see you. Which will probably be Monday. Alright, see you, Adam. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm gonna have to do like a last place start challenge here at Nürburgring. Yeah, actually, speaking of the Fiesta, I need to send you a screenshot. Oh my god, what am I doing? Not thinking is what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to send you a screenshot, Donnie, of my, my somehow not penalty line that I took into one of the corners. I need to build up a gap to this someone. It's definitely not someone I want to be behind. Or maybe just hope he chokes badly up here and I just overtake him. I don't know. Not pressure into the chicane. I'll not really pressure him, but I'll close up a bit. See what happens. My God. I'm in like the worst spot. As soon as Donnie shows up, my driving crap. So, alright, fuck it. Oh, he's gonna cut me off. What's he doing? I'm starting this lap. Fuck off. You got like the world shittest exit out of that turn. To be honest, this is like easily the worst track of the night, so. Monza can be fun to drive. Brands Hatch is always really fun to drive. Nürburgring's, well, it's Nürburgring. I've warmed up to the track a tiny bit, but I still... It's gone from being a track I despise to just a meh track. I put this in like the same vein as like Barcelona. It's just meh. It's not really that fun to drive. It's not really that fun to race. It's just a track that exists. I have an intimidating presence, or else I'm a virus and my bad driving is spreading. Same as Barcelona. What? Yeah. I mean, I don't hate Barcelona as much as you do. And, this track, I don't know. As I said, I've warmed up to this track a little bit from racing it a lot in SRS. It's gone from being just crap to, meh. I haven't really had an enjoyable race here, but I'm starting to find my feet a bit more around here. Not as... been conditioned into actually learning this track by racing here so many times. Oh, it was a terrible exit. Like a lot, but it's definitely one of those tracks I get why people don't. I have nostalgia for the slow technical sections that's here. I practice a lot. Oh, pardon me. But SimRacing Online trying to get good. You practice the Mercedes arena to get good? That just sounds like fucking torture. It's like one of the most one of the most uninspired set of corners I've ever driven. This track is definitely better if this section just didn't exist and we use that road to the left. I don't mind this run here. This corner is nothing interesting. Neither is this one. But the little hairpin down, the run down to this hairpin and this hairpin is it's okay. One gripe I do have with this track in particular, though, is it's just so narrow, but I really don't think it could be a lot wider, but it's just not. I don't know if that's to make it on, like, parity with the Nordschleife in terms of track width, but, I don't know, it's just so narrow for an actual, like, circuit of the caliber that it is. There's like no space really for anything. Like, making it wider won't really make it better to drive, but it would for sure make it a lot more interesting to race, because you can hardly pass around here. overcooked it. Even though I'm going faster this lap, I'll be honest with you. I haven't really been paying attention. It was 90s DTM daily races here on SRS. I was losing a lot of time there, so I need to improve a lot, so I focused on it. Fair enough. No, qualifying's over. Fuck. It's like learning to drive IRL. You first have to learn how to drive slowly well before picking up speed. Imagine that. Like, isn't how I was. I think that's more than enough. I guess in mediums, yeah. Many people don't bother improving on social section. That's became a huge advantage. Fair enough. Now, time to help all these people don't realize that this car doesn't have a clutch and try and start it like you would a proper race car. Nope, they didn't. Sanj. No, okay, no, I forgot that. No clue where Domagoj has gotten to, so I'm going to leave a space there. Maybe didn't need to. I don't know how to drive this car. Okay, but I've got the position. Cheers for the luck. Actually, what is the stream delay like? I've never tested it, but I've noticed on a couple of occasions it seems to be bigger than I was expecting it to be. I might have to try the ultra low latency mode. Oh, I went a bit deep there. Okay, I think those front three are going to be pretty much untouchable. Because it's Mihao, Lucas, and Walter, and they're all incredibly quick guys. But, unless this is, like, Alexei's car, I think maybe I might have a chance. You never... It's hard to predict when you haven't, It's really long on your stream compared to Donnie's. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I noticed when I ended the stream last week that, like, it ended really weirdly, I think, if I remember correctly. So, that's just... Okay. I'll try... For next week, I'll try the, like, ultra-low latency stuff. That should make it a lot better. I can't use ultra low as I stream 1440. Oh well, I only have a 1080p display, so doesn't affect me. I went in a bit deep there. Definitely seems to be a car Alexei has a lot more confidence in. That was a bit of a wonky line. One of the low latency is one remembers that you can't pause and rewind the stream. Double check that you have it on low instead of normal. If you don't pick reuse settings and it might have... I always pick reuse settings, but yeah, I could be a numpty and have it on normal. I'd have to check. Oh, he's gone wide. That didn't seem to pay off too badly for him. Yeah, I'll make sure to check that. I've overdone it into that corner. Fuck. What's your GM last night? I think he had his on ultra low and his chat was updating so much quicker than mine. Yeah, I could imagine. I think ultra low, it just tries to get it as low as it possibly can. So. Oh, yellow flag. Somebody had a bit of a trip. In the top 3. Okay, Lexi was definitely faster than me. I was faster than Domagoj, so that's decent. Ooh, break! That was a bit of a code brown. When I do the odd stream on Twitch, I am always gobsmacked how smaller the latency is. Yeah. Well, I guess the thing is with Twitch, though, is I feel like you'd kind of expect that there, because, you know, Twitch's whole thing is live streaming. Whereas YouTube live streaming is pretty much just mostly like a side hustle kind of deal. I think I'm starting to find a bit of a better groove with this car. As I said earlier, I've never raced this car competitively before, so I don't think I've ever raced it in AC, actually, like online. Nor had I done any practice prior to this, so yeah. It's not a tricky car though, so it is basically, I've overdone this corner again. Basically, literally is a bigger, more powerful MX-5. Pretty much does what you want it to, without too much trouble. I remember back in the day they increased it due to completely new servers or something. There was uproar. It wasn't until a few years ago before they reduced it again. That sounds like a very Twitch thing to do. I can't say I'm surprised. Because as much as Twitch can be a good platform, it has some terrible management. At least from what I know. Oh. Bitrate is pretty shit on YouTube too. Yeah. But also, I'll admit, the stream isn't as high quality as it could be. I'm definitely running it under what I really should be. And I just keep forgetting to change it, so that's kind of on me there, I think. But yeah, I don't think it gets too much better than what I have currently, so. And the stream is still watchable. It's not like 480p, so. That's why I don't really bother changing it. And not beneficial to go to 4th gear through that. be fair, I don't think there was much they could do at the time. I think they updated the servers to handle the grand numbers, and their only options is increased latency. Yeah. But obviously, the internet is the internet. They expect you to do the impossible, and if you can't deliver that, then fuck you. Oh, Alexi was in the gravel a little bit there. It was just a tiny bit faster than him that lap. I didn't mean specifically, I meant in general. Yeah. I get that, but I don't know, does the stream not look a little bit worse than it maybe could? I don't know. At least that's what I noticed. Either that or YouTube streaming bitrate is worse than I am realizing. I don't know. I'm always just very critical of the quality of the stuff I put out. I always think it looks really low quality. Like 480p. But I do also think that's partially true, because I'm pretty certain I don't use the max that I can. Okay, Alexi seems to be making mistakes here and there, but I'm also making mistakes here and there, so he's getting away. The guys on Erdl will suffer from compression boxy issues, yeah. Hard to say, I think YT always looks like crap. Okay. Fair enough. Alexi, come back. I'll have an actual race. I don't think that was better. So SimRacing streams will often have that issue. I notice it on my stuff a lot. Yeah. I figured as well, because like Sims, you naturally have a lot of things that are moving. So that really doesn't... A lot of things that are moving at a very quick rate. So that really doesn't help with compression. Try to stream Far Cry Prime when you only get green screen... Blah. Green compression artifacts. Makes sense. I don't have Far Cry Primal though, so I can't try that, unfortunately. I'm definitely turning in too early here, I'm pretty certain. You get some much better run on the exit, I think, than I do. But yeah, I think that was a bit too late getting turned into there. Oh. Bit too much rear slip there. I'm picking up speed, but so is he. I've overdone it. I got away with that. I really shouldn't have got away with that as much as I did. I was faster that lap though still, even with the bottle. didn't get the turn in there that I wanted. He somehow did the chicane slow. Yeah, I know, right? Is he on the slow tires? No, I think he's on the mediums. I think everyone's on the mediums. I don't think I saw a single hard runner when we started this race. I will... Oh, bloody... There you go. Oh, nope, Christoph is on the hards. I think he's made a bit of a blunder, but... Probably why he's down in 10th. Oh, a bit of a rear end slip there. It was very touch and go on the track limits there. Chicane pretty shit again. He's gone very wide on the final corner. But he might have gotten a reasonable launch off of it, which I think he has. And then still pulling him in, so maybe not. Oh, a bit too much wheel spin there. Not good. Oh, too much wheel spin there as well. Arg. Seems like I might have worn him down a bit, though. Oh, Lucas has fallen back quite a lot. I didn't notice he was as close as he was. I mean, he's still quite a ways down the road, but... much closer than, say, Mihao. But I went down to 4th now. I don't think that really helped me. That was good though. Be 2 laps left. Oh, I've slid out there a bit. Tires grip, please. I think I found the pace. I just need to find the space. Easier said than done round here, though. It's like impossible to find space. He's on the dirt a little bit there. He definitely seems to be weakest through the chicane. So if I get it wrong, though, it's not going to help me. Okay, this is it. This is definitely my weakest point, because the car just has no grip through here. It's like ice skating. Mercedes Arena, still easily the worst part of this track. We had a bad pickup there, but I didn't have a good pickup either. 110, please. I will try, but the opportunity has to present itself. Wasn't great. Which is he willing to risk here on this final lap? Let's see. He pretty much parked it on the apex there, holy cow. Oh. Get the grip down. Come on. Ah, so close. So close. Oh. Oh. I didn't send it hard enough, obviously, Fred. Didn't send it hard enough. That was close. Nearly, yeah, nearly. It was a fight for traction off of that final corner. Should have sent it hard into the chicane. Yeah, maybe. But my lack of confidence at this track comes through. That's the issue. Is like I just struggled to find confidence here. Which is yeah. What makes it hard to fight people? If you don't have confidence, you can't really fight people. If I would have sent it harder into the chicane, likely chances were I would have just caused a crash. And, you know, I ain't about that. Not fun like Ford, but happy result. Scary in last turn. Yeah. Oh, so close. So close. But yeah, you really seem to come alive in that car. I just... Whew. I just couldn't find the confidence I needed to when I needed to find it, and I kept making little mistakes. Hey, Meow. So you had a pretty good run? One stall mistake in chicane. Did that throw away the win? Is that what you're saying? It's pretty tight here on this opening lap. But I got clear of Domagoj, and then pretty much just kept pulling away from him. You three ahead kept pulling away as well. Lost 1 second, as you know, Toro too aggressive. I didn't fight too much. I guess it is only round 1, but I mean, at the same time, why not? If you want that win, sometimes you gotta defend from people you don't want to defend from. But yeah, you three were just too quick. I had a great battle with Alexei all the way through. Kept him good, but I just couldn't quite do it. Because yeah, we were in this the whole way through. I was pretty much stuck within that like 1 to 1.5 second like region, like the whole race. Well, I don't know if you started running out of energy or what, but yeah, I definitely started pulling you in. Met one defender yesterday, only 5 ink it cost. Well, I mean, there's defending, and then there's just being a twat. If he got 5 incident points, it's very likely he's a twat. Especially at a track like this, like, overtaking is nightmarishly difficult anyways. So, as long as you put your car in the right place and you don't do anything stupid, then I think you can defend just fine. Overall fun steering debut for me. Oh yeah, your steering wheel. Where did you finish in the end, Handy? I don't know. Don't think I saw much of you this race, but it was pretty much just me and Alexei all the way through from my POV. Is that the first ever race you've done on the wheel, or did you run on the wheel at Monza as well? I think you were there at Monza, right? Nine. It's pretty decent. I say that not knowing how many cars were in this race. But, yeah, I really closed up here. Be a change in... Oh, you did all 3? Oh, okay. Oh, of course, yeah, you're in the Ford race. But, yeah. Good to hear you're enjoying the wheel. It will take a little while, especially seeing as you're used to, like, keyboard. But, yeah, you'll get used to it eventually. And you'll reap the rewards. Albeit, maybe at Monza, keyboard steering wouldn't have been a bad thing for them chicanes. I remember doing a race there in the IndyCar. And, with some friends, and one of my friends is on controller, but he's like insanely fast on controller. But you watch his steering into turn 1, he just snaps the wheel instantly right and snaps it instantly left. It's like, Jesus. I guess not much really happened until that final lap, eh? I got close, but then I'd make a mistake, fall back. Here's when it really stuck. T300 because Donnie. Fair enough. I mean, Donnie seems to have like the most reliable T300 in the world. Because, from what I've heard, at least, it's a bit of a Pandora's box. Some Thrustmasters work perfectly fine and never have any issues. Some other people's Thrustmasters have issues since day one. Everyone wants to copy me and my wheel. Fastest laps at the moment? Oh, I'll check this out in a minute. But yeah, I was like, I closed in. I just kept closing in. You never had an issue of mine. I've had it since 2017. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's... Some people with Thrustmaster, they seem to have, like, no issues at all, ever. And then there's some people with Thrustmaster who have, like, all the issues in the world. I don't think I've ever seen anyone in the middle. Nobody wants to copy me, G29. I have the G920. Yeah, I was very close here. I had to loop some parts in the wheelbase and switch the plastic bits for the flappy pedals, otherwise no issues. Oh, fair enough. I didn't run mine at full strength, reckon a good amount. Yeah, that's probably why. I'm full beans here. Almost lost it. And then went a little deep there, but it's okay. And then he got real squammy on the exit. Almost. If that finish line was just down here, maybe I would have done it. Maybe I would have done it. But that was good fun. Broke my TH8 A shifter though. Jesus Christ. From what I've seen though, I mean, I've never used one, but from what I've seen from the images, not gonna lie, the TH8A kind of looks like cheap shit, not gonna lie. Like, it looks... For the price you pay, it looks real cheap. Which I'm not awfully keen on, but I guess it is what it is. Alright. Take a peek at these results. Best on this car is backfire sound. Yeah, it's decent. If you didn't have that Twitch at the last corner, I might have had him. Yeah. Yeah. Again, though, it just comes down to my lack of knowledge of this car. As I said, I've never raced this car before. And, my lack of confidence at Nürburgring, because it's a track that I just not really that much of a fan of. But I had to try. I did, and it didn't work. So yeah. It's a flat line, but it was a lot more interesting than just a flat line, because we were very close. Oh, wow. Top 7, no incidents. Then 1, 1, 1, 5, 4, 3, and 4. There's handy P9, yeah. Oh, you got 1 incident point. Oof. Unfortunate. I want to upgrade pedals first. I don't want to buy combo wheel and pedals. Fair enough. I mean, that's what I've done. I have a G920 wheel, but I actually have Fanatec Club Sport V3 pedals. I also bought a button box for my wheel. And then my brother bought me the Fanatec shifter. TH is way worse feeling than changing gears compared to the SHH, especially the sequential. The SHH is way... It's more plasticky because it's being 3D printed, but it feels way better due to the shifts. Fair enough. And also, isn't like the SHH like half the price? Because isn't the TH8A like 180 quid or something stupid like that? Damn, yeah, okay, I see where you're looking at the fastest lap. You mentioned at the fastest laps because you have both of them. Only one person to break 2:11 in qualifying. A whole second faster than Luke. Jesus Christ. Alexei was very close to Lucas. Walter with a 6. Miko with 9. Aitor with also a 9. Domagoj with a 13-0. Ilmari 13-0. Dan with a 13-2 and me with a 13-4. Yeah, that was a shit qualifying effort, so. I got the TH8A closer to 100 quid. 100 euro than 200 euro. Oh, okay. I remember seeing on the Thrustmaster website it was like 180 though. But then again, I think on the Logitech website it says like the G920 is like £320. But I got mine brand spanking new off Amazon for like 200. Mihal the only one to break 209 in the race. 210, 210, 210. Alexei the first on the 211s. Have I ever told the story before of how I got a 3-second wheel? Like a 3-second G920 from Logitech? I don't know if that's a story I've told. I'm 7th. Okay, that's not too bad. See what races are up next week. Tour de Poznan for the Beamer. That's gonna be fun. Porsche RSR at Lausitzring. Never driven that before, so that'll be interesting. Okay, guys. See, thanks for racing even this stream. Cheers, Alexei. Yeah, thanks for the racing too, and see ya. Did I scam Logitech? Unintentionally. Unintentionally. Donington Park 1938. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm scared. Donington Park National in the Fiesta. That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, no. So, what happened, basically, was I bought this wheel. This exact wheel I have here. And, obviously, when I first bought it, I knew like nothing about sim racing, total fucking noob, and this wheel was gonna basically be my entry point into sim racing. But actually, I first mostly used it for like arcade races, but that's another story. You know, I was eventually gonna play Sims on it anyways, but yeah. So I had like really bad settings on the wheel, and I was running the wheel way too high and spinning it way too fast. And so what was happening was because I was spinning the wheel really fast at high FFB, it was like dislodging the wheel and making it come out of line, which it does even to this day sometimes in certain combinations. But nowhere near as much as it used to, because I'm less of an idiot. But I had no clue what was causing it at the time, because I didn't know jack shit, and I just thought the wheel was defective. And so I contacted Logitech, and they ran me through all these issues. Well, it took them like a month to get back to me, actually. And when we finally... In the end, it took me phoning them up, because they didn't respond to my fucking, like, support ticket. I phoned them up, and I was like, hey, my wheel's balked. And we ran through all these different things. I even tried plugging it into another computer and ran it on there, and I got the same issue. And they were like, huh, we're stumped. We've never seen this issue before. So they're like, you know what? We'll send you a new wheel. And I was like, okay. And I was like, do you want me to do, like, anything to the other wheel? Because, like, usually they ask you to, like, cut a wire or package the wheel up and send it back to them or some shit, you know? But they were like, no, you don't need to do anything. So I was like, okay. And then I later discovered that there was no issue with the wheel. I was just a fucking moron and using it wrong. So I had a free spare... I had a free spare G920 sat around for years. Brand spanking new in the box. Only ever used once. Because I used it once to test it. And in the end, like, after, like, having it for, like, 3 years or so, I sold it to a close friend for, like, I think it was, like, 100 quid. Which, I mean, is, like, way less than the... Like, it's way less than what a brand new wheel is worth, but A, it's a friend I knew was gonna get good use out of it, and B, I got it for free, so I made 100 quid profit. But, yeah, maybe that was a story I shouldn't have told on a live stream, though. Logitech's gonna be after my ass. Scam racing streamer. I mean, at the end of the day, it's their fault for not telling me that I didn't need to do anything with my normal wheel. Like, they didn't ask me to send it back. They didn't ask me to cut a wire and prove it or anything. They just said, keep it. And I was like, okay. They maybe might have thought the wheel was fucked, so I wasn't going to use it again. But, yeah, I don't know. Got one on my monitors free as Amazon messed up a refund. Fair enough. But I guess that's the issue, though. It does highlight a genuine issue with, like, the... these, like, support things, because obviously you have to factor in, like, so many issues and whatnot, and you know, you have to be prepared to compensate people who have genuine problems, but also at the same time, like, you then leave yourself open for people you know, cheating the system and getting an advantage out of it. Like, I mean, mine was unintentional. It just turned out I was a moron and got really lucky. But, you know, there are people out there who do this, like, all the time. And it's like... Yeah, I do endorse. This wheel's done me good for, like, the 5 years I've owned it. It's pretty much had no issues. The only issues that it has had have been my problem, because I haven't maintained it well enough when I keep it in a pretty dusty room. So it just needed to be cleaned one time. So they messed up sending me a music CD in my order, so I felt it was a fair trade. 500 quid versus 10 quid. That does remind me of another story, though. I ordered for my old PC. I ordered like 16 gigabytes of RAM. So like two 8 GB RAM cards was what it was supposed to be. Because my PC had, when I got it, it had 8, but I could upgrade to 16. It wasn't going to cost me a lot of money, and it was really easy to do. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I ordered the RAM cards. They arrive. The packaging was oddly easy to open, but I didn't think of anything of it at the time. Slotted the RAM sticks into the PC, and instead of the PC booting up like relatively quickly, it took like 5 minutes to boot. And I was like, something doesn't feel right here. And I checked like Task Manager, and it read 2 gigabytes. And I was like, this ain't right. I like opened up the PC again, made sure like they're all like properly seated. Then I went back in, looked at the BIOS. The BIOS is also telling me 2 gigs. Turns out what had happened is someone at the fucking warehouse had taken my 2 8 gigabytes out and put 2 1 gigabyte cards back in. They just happened to be there with the same manufacturer. So I did genuinely have 2 gigabytes of RAM for a bit, but I returned them and then got the 16 gig in the end. So but it was such a random thing to have someone perfectly have 2 1 gigabytes to swap it out. Who needs more than 2 gigabytes? There's like 4 tabs in Chrome, that's plenty. I don't think Assetto Corsa would run off 2 gigabytes of RAM. Just saying. Especially not like big grids. So I mean, unless you're fine with like the PC taking a decade to load anything. Have I tried? No. No, I didn't try. It was so painfully slow trying to do anything with the short period of time that I had the 2 gigabytes for, that I immediately put the 8s back in, or the 2 4s that the PC came with to make up the 8. Mine 8 gigabyte really struggled at Ford today. I wonder if some people struggles with the Ford is the skins, maybe? There is a lower resolution skin pack that you can get from the mod page, which might help out. You have 16 gig. Yeah, I think I have 16 gig still on this current PC. Because I think 16 gig is still like more than enough for most things. Because the main thing that was limiting me on my old PC was it was either the CPU or the graphics card. The RAM was never a problem. Most of the time it was the CPU though, because it was terrible. I don't even know what it was. It was some shitty old Intel. I'll try to replace the skin next year. Because I think by default, the skin folder... Hang on, let me check. The skin folder, I remember, is like comedically large. Because their skins are just massive. Let me check. Ford... Oh, no, it's RL Ford, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, skins. The skins folder... Yeah, the skins folder for me... Okay, I did transfer over a couple of extra skins from the gravel car. But my skins folder is almost a gigabyte. What resolution even are these in? I assume 4K, right? Where is... Jesus Christ, 4K for the interior, like, materials? It's a 16 megabyte file. Just for the interior. That's ridiculous. These are so comedically unoptimized skins. Holy cow. But then again, the 16 gigabyte Viper, or not 16 gigabyte, sorry, the 5 gigabyte Viper is a card that exists. So, this is nothing compared to that. Oh, but yeah, that was a really fun night of racing. 1 podium, a 4th place, and a 5th place. How can you count skins folder when there are car skins in many directories? What do you mean by that? I just counted the... I just looked at the skin folder for the Fiesta. And then did right click on the skins folder and then did properties. And that told me how big it was. That's it. Thought you count all the skins. Well, across like every car I have in a Assetto Corsa. God no, I'd be there for like I'd be here for like a week. I ain't doing that. That's way too much. How big is my Assetto Corsa folder in general? It's definitely getting too big again. Let us see. Oh, 141 gigabytes. Hang on, can I bring that up on the screen? I think I can. Oh, that's stretched. Reset transform. Yeah, there you go. 141 gigabytes. That's my Assetto Corsa folder. That's nowhere near as bad as it is for some people, but I've seen people with like 500 gigabyte plus, but like, yeah, I'm pretty certain Adam has like over 500 gig, because he just has like everything installed. But I don't know. I think, like, at this point, I still think I have way too much content in this game. I don't touch like half the shit that I have installed here. So it's like, why? What's even the point of having it installed still? One that would be funny to check though. I'll take a peek at my replays folder, because I save every single replay. My replay is 95 gigabytes. I need to refresh that, I think. Replay properties. Yeah, there you go. 95.5 gigabytes. Mine used to be a 500 gig, but I reduced it a bit. Yeah, nah, 500 gig is like way too much for me. That is just ridiculous. As I said, I only have 140 and I still barely use like half the content. Delete, you're not gonna watch them anyway. I do have some like ridiculously old replays here as well, which are like taking up space. And I am actually never going to watch them, so I really do need to clean them out. But I'm just fucking lazy, so I don't bother. I use mod section CM to enable and disable mods. I think that doubles the mods that are enabled, so a lot of extra storage used. Ah. I see. Don't know why if you use CM you would need to enable and disable mods, but sure. I don't really know. The only thing I know that can happen with too much mods is the base launch up against the crap itself if you have too many mods. But I didn't think there would be much of a problem with CM. I'm up to 505 gigabytes. That's way too much. That is way too much. Whew. But anyways, yeah. It's I need to stop going around in circles. That was a really fun live stream. I don't think I could have asked for much of a better start to the season, really. Had some fun battles. And the new championship, people seem to really like it. So I can't fucking wait. Let's bring on week 2. Look, there's some fun combos lined up. Apart from Donington, I'm still scared. I'll maybe have to sneak in a lap or 2 over the weekend, which I don't usually do. But yeah, I'm screwed. But yeah, other than that, thanks everyone who showed up, who raced. Whether that be in my series or in the other races tonight, you know, to help fill up those grids. It was a really fun night of racing. And yeah, hopefully this momentum continues throughout the whole championship and we have a really fun time. But yeah, that's all from me. So I will see you guys later. Adios.